Hi, my name's Sam Kulikov, and today I'll be talking about how well-developed presentation skills apply to the world around us. So, I know you must be wondering if there's any real usefulness in your presenting skills outside of giving the occasional presentation. Well, good news. Aside from actual presentations, these skills are very useful in other more frequent types of communication. Let's take conversation, for example. Interactions in the business world can very easily make or break your success. Whether you're speaking with a client, an important prospect, or even your boss, you've got to be sure to say and do the right things. And even though conversations in your daily life and presentations are quite different, the skills are still applicable to each situation. So, now that you can see the usefulness of good presentation skills, let's look at some ways to be most effective in your conversations. First off, before any interaction, you must understand that your audience is analyzing your credibility using your attire and demeanor as reference points. Since this is the case, you might as well use this to your advantage. Always make sure to wear the proper attire for the setting that you're in. Now, whether that's formal wear, business attire, or even casual clothing, as long as you're dressed best for the situation, you're okay. And alongside that, another thing that you can control is your choice of communication method. The channel you choose to use must be appropriate for the situation. For example, you wouldn't want to ask your boss for a pay raise over the phone, you'd want to do it in person. So the channel is up to you, but make sure it is the proper choice for your topic. Now let's move on to how you can better understand your audience without any prior preparation. Since conversations can very often happen unexpectedly, you must be able to evaluate your audience from the moment that you see them. Make sure to pay specific attention to their behavior and body language. If they look unsettled or angry, then it's okay to save your conversation for another date. Once you begin a conversation, then look out for differences in your audience's body language, and you can determine if you need to make any adjustments with your delivery or your attitude. Now, a huge part of communication, whether it be in business or not, is to use your strengths to your advantage. In any interaction, you need to be sure that you are utilizing your strong suits to best aid you in your conversation. Knowing your color and what your color defines you as is very important to figuring out your advantages in daily interactions. So let's look at what the colors are and what they mean. First, we have green. Green's advantage is that your audience feeds off of you and you radiate lots of enthusiasm, which displays confidence. And with blues keep themselves and their points very structured, and you're perceived well by the audience. Now, yellows have a respect for traditions and display a genuine concern for the audience, which displays trustworthiness. Now, lastly, we have reds, and reds have no fear of their audience and can deal with hostile audiences by using lots of creativity. And don't forget that it is possible to be a mixture of multiple colors. Well, overall, once you find your color and your strength, you must strive to use it to your advantage as much as possible in order to have the best results. Lastly, and arguably the most important tool in your communication arsenal, is your confidence. Even when all options seem to have failed, you can still accomplish your goal by believing in yourself and your message. There are many ways to convey confidence, but 3 very efficient ways are to maintain proper eye contact, concentration, meaning no fidgeting, and effective body language. Well, I hope that this information has helped give you some insight on how presentation skills can be applied in the real world, and always remember that confidence is key. Thank you.